Right, it's on. B2, Parker Baits Social again for me. Little pit stop. Let's get ourselves some bacon and sausage down us, nice coffee. Stopped at a butty van on the A43, so nice little 5-minute rest. We're going to be there early anyway. Left at 6, going to get there for probably about 8:15. So little 10 minutes for this, chill out, then get back on the road. But it's time again. Parker Baits, B2, late booked out. Let's hope for a good peg draw. See if we can get some of them Nossa pigs out of there. Come on, let's go. We're here, just arrived. I've just parked up over at St John's a minute just to have a little nosy, but we're here. I'm going to get myself round to B2, say hello to everybody, get myself sorted for the peg draw. Fingers crossed for a good peg draw. I suppose you can never know these sort of things, but at least I'm not rat racing a swim. I know I've got a swim, just hopefully it's on fish. Just gonna have a look, see where they are. Let's go for it.
Here he is, the man that won it last time. Oi! There we go.
Black ball. So we owe you
a black ball.
Hey!
I'm thinking, what the hell's a black ball?
No, unfortunately you are no longer available on the social.
Here he is.
Flat spot, please, mate.
Yeah, we'll get one of
Oh,
these.
You get one of each. So this guy's got a habit of winning, and he's just pulled out one of our black balls there. With a smiley face on there. Smiley face. He's won a flat spot.
Don't go much on your crop side.
And the bottom of these. There you go, mate. Now I'll put that away. And you get to pull another one.
See if we can be lucky.
Another black one.
Dig, 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 dig.
You are joking me.
Another black ball.
No.
Do you want to put it back in for someone else?
Put it back in.
Right. What are the chances of
Rerat, rerat.
No way.
Peg free.
Peg free.
Open up water.
Right, so 20 to 12. I drew peg 3. I don't know if I told you already, but I drew peg 3. But I have seen a couple of shows in front of me, so that is a bonus. I found a spot. I was chucking out at 26, and as I brought it back, it felt like within a wrap, and a half, I was hitting weed. So I pushed to 27, and then as it hit the clip, it went doof, and I felt it was a quick drop. So I feel like I'm on a bit of a plateau or something out there. Feels good. I marked. I feel like it's around about 11 foot. So I'm going to start off 3 differents, see what they want. So I'm going to go my standard maggot rig, which I always fish down here, little maggot pop-up rig. I'm going to fish a solid bag, and then I'm going to fish a zig. So I'm going to start off with a 6-foot zig, see how that goes. We've got 20 minutes till first rod can go out, but you can bait now. But to be honest, I'm going to get the rods out first, because you might get a quick bite, and then I'll mix the bait up and give them a little bit of bait. But swim's a bit tight down here. Obviously got 1 and 2 which are chucking at 20, and then you've got the guy next to me which is chucking sort of similar areas, so I need to be careful. Need to stay tight if I can. That's why solid bags are okay, but if I get a wayward one, I'm a little bit show just in front of me now. That's good. That's a bit shorter though, so I have got backup. I have found a little spot which I think is gravel, probably around about 20, 22, something like that. So if I need to, I'll come shorter, but at the minute, let's see how we go. So fingers crossed, let's get the rigs made up, let's get the rods ready, let's see if we can nick one. So that's all 3 rods out, Claxon's just gone. They've put a mega prize on for the first fish.
Right, so here we go. Now I've got some stickers in there. Oh, right. Here we go. So first fish, what are we going to do for the first person to catch a fish here on this social on B2 at Linear Fisheries? So we're going to kick it off with a whole bag of our new mixers. You've got 2 different size pellet in there, infused with the flat spot, and that's 5 kg in there in our new bag. So one of them. Also a sticker pack. So 1 sticker pack there, the 2 Rhinocer Pig stickers on there, and a new Rhinocer Pig sticker. So one of them. Also
The brand new Parker Baits buckets.
Nossa Pig buckets.
I've already just got my hands on one of these. So, I mean,
with a kilo of bait. It gets better, Rob.
Magic beans, 12 mils.
It gets better. A bag of salt.
Oh,
Gets better.
and a flat spot.
And a flat spot.
Wait there.
And to finish it off, oh,
Last one,
oh,
a bait spray.
a Parker Baits OG Fruit and Nut Bait Spray. First fish, personally delivered by myself and Rob and Steve. Let's get it.
Come
Good
on.
luck.
So there's quite a few, there's like boilies, the new mixers, flat spot, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you can get that first fish, it's going to be a great prize. Solid bag on the right hand rod. It was a bit of a bad cast. The wind picked up as I hit it. I've hit the clip, so I am where I want to be, but I am slightly right at the spot. Maggot pop-up rig in the middle, zig on the left. They went out sound, perfect. And I put 10 spoms, and I have done pinch of worms, corn, and then a tiny bit of OG fish crush with a monster crab flat spot. So with worms, I mix them up, cut them up, get them out, and then clean my bucket, so everything's as fresh as it possibly can be. But yeah, so that's me. That's 10 spoms. That's over my bait. First fish is going to be a mega one, nice prize. Could go to anybody. So I'm going to lock on the water now. Pay attention. Chill out. I've just got this tracker chair for my bed, which is absolutely mint. It's one of them ones that sit on your bed and you can fold the back lever out and use it as a chair. So first time I've ever been out with this. To me at the minute already it's a game changer, because I can sit here, I can see the water, my back's okay. So we're going to see how this goes. Lock on, come on the carp, be nice, get one under the belt, just relax. So see how we go. Nice little 11 o'clock fish, looks like a chunk. Rain's on and off, conditions are bob on. Third fish, come on, let's try and get a few more. First fish of the social for me, 24 pound on the nose.
So you topped up with a couple of spoms, mate, didn't you, or something? You said the bites come quite very quick after it.
I put 10 out earlier, sat on them for a bit, and then noticed a lot was starting to show in our area.
Yeah.
So I just chucked 4 more out, and away it went. You feel play ball?
And what I'll do is I'll put some of this on the screen now of what had out last social on B1, but mate, it's lovely to see you off the mark, and I'm sure this is going to be the first of many.
Hopefully. Just a little coming into the evening now update from me. I'm going to pinch Steve's footage. I have just had a fish, so I put 4 spoms out, and the bite came about 15 minutes after the spoms. So that was on my little maggot pop-up rig. So all 3 rods now back out on the maggot rig. I'm at 27 wraps. Like I said, I think I'm on a plateau just on the back of a weed bed. But I've had a bite off it, so that gives me a little bit of confidence. I was crayed out earlier, my solid bags were getting hammered, so I'm glad the first bite's come on that, because I can stick all 3 on that. I've put another 4 spoms over the top, so in probably an hour's time I'll put another 4, and I'll just keep trickling the bait in, trying to nick a bite. But it's coming into about 5:30 now, so I had that 24 pound on the nose. Beautiful fish. But like I say, I'll nick Steve's footage for that, because they had a few fish out, so they were running around like headless chickens. So, but yeah, absolutely buzzing. We're off the mark. 24 pounder, I'll take that all day. So nice and chilled. Let's see what else the weekend can bring. Get it. Just a quick evening update for me. Nothing too major on this one, but I just thought I'd show you. We're coming into the night, 3 rods are set. I'm on this little tree here. That's where my 3 rods are at 27 wraps. To be honest, most of the fish are showing out in front of sort of like 5, 6, 7 and point. There's loads out there, absolutely tons. They just crash. So them guys should definitely have a few tonight. But I'll stay optimistic. You never know. Fingers crossed. I'm happy with 1 blank saver. Just work away. So you can see him just over there. Look, just about see him. But a few people are putting bait out now, as you can see. He's just had a fish. Sam has in 6. So, but yeah, I'm not going to ramble. I'm set for the night. I'm just going to relax, chill out. Happy days. Cracking way to start the morning. Early wake up call. Lovely scaly one. So it doesn't look massive, but definitely worth the fish, definitely worth the wait. We just had a show near us. I know Jay had one early on over in the causeway. We're both fishing the same sort of water.
33 and a half. Absolute banging mirror. It's got like an overslung head, almost like the Punisher, but yeah, water fish. So I think we're going to get in the water, get a nice double shot, So see you then.
But yeah, I've just topped up with 7 spoms, all 3 rods back out, every single hook bait crayed to hell. I was going to swear then, apologies, but yeah, they were absolutely hammered. So don't know how I got a bite, to be fair, but just a little tiny bit of foam left on. But yeah, so I've redone all 3 rods, retipped my maggots, put 7 spoms out. So let's get this one weighed and pictured. Fingers crossed for another one.
You're on.
Cracking start to the morning for me. This lovely one at £19. Scales for days. Yeah, really happy with this. It's a really feisty one, battered me in the net, so all well on the mat. Let's get it back, see if we can pinch another one. Thanks Tony for the video. Happy days. Check that out. £27. I just reeled the rods in, went and spoke to Lee for 20 minutes, changed the tactics a bit and went on plastic because the crays are absolutely hammering me. So I changed from the maggot rigs to the double corn and it went away within 20 minutes. So absolutely buzzing. As they say, effort equals reward. Let's continue to do so. Come on. Just to show you what I mean, that was what was left of my foam hook baits this morning, and that is what I got a bite on, that. So I had to change to foam because of the crays, the pop up or wafters, they just hammer, so you've got to go plastic or foam. But they've still had a really good go. They've nicked my maggots off the top, so at least tonight I know don't go with the maggots, but I'll have to try something different tonight, maybe a few bits of double corn on each rod, see if they get away from the plastic. But I've had a bite, so it's always a bonus. Happy days. Just a little update coming into the evening for me. Unfortunately, the fish have moved off. So yes, they were never really on me, they were just slightly to the left in front of like 5, 6, 7, but now they are in the middle of the lake. They are there in numbers. I've just stood out on the peg. I'm in the bivvy now because it just started raining a bit, but stood out there, bosh, 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 one after the other. Absolutely crazy. I know they say they do show themselves on B2, but Jesus, they are literally one after the other. One lad's had 2 in the net, he's just fighting another one, triple take kind of thing. Yeah, it's going off. All them guys in the middle, they must be feeding as well, because all them guys in the middle now started catching. So fair play to them, they have waited their time. Just capitalise on that moment. Hopefully they get as many as they possibly can, and they get a chance of one more before finish. But I ain't over for me tomorrow. I am going over to Bluebells. I'm going to do a couple of nights on there. Never ever been before, so I thought, you know what, after the social, get a shower, drive over to there, a couple of nights on there and see how we go. Bit easier fishing, use my boat, so instead of casting all these massive yards. But yeah, apologies, I'm in the bivvy. Like you say, it's just started raining and it is quite windy out there, so the wind has been absolutely horrific today. But we'll keep going. We've just had some food, we had some chili and taco boats, so that was nice. But we'll keep going, we'll redo the rods soon and see how we go, see if we can nick one through the night. Catch us all in a bit. That's it, rods reset for the night for me. I've given probably about 10-11 spoms, something like that as well, just of hemp and corn. The biggest tip I can give you about fishing B2, whatever you do not fish pop-ups, do not fish any boily sort of ingredients, fish plastics. I've been absolutely hammered by the crays. Even on my maggot rigs with foam, they hammered them. They've even hammered the foam. So I've ended up having to go to literally plastics, double corn, or plastic dumbbells, whatever you can, but whatever you do not waste your time, because the bait won't make it through the night. You'll be up, and I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and redid my rods, and they were hammered. So biggest tip for B2, use plastics. Sorry for the lack of updates. Really slow. Not a beat through the night. The guy next to me, Jim's had one and lost one. Chunks had 2, I think, or 3. So they've moved over from the middle of the lake up to their spit, but they've just not quite come to the end of the bowl. So unfortunately, we've not had a beat down here. I think Jay's managed one on the causeway, but he's smack bang in the middle.
Well, itchy stuff going into the last 8 hours of the social. Fish number 8 for me, puts me joint first with most fish with Connor. The rod is straight back out on the money, few spoms over the top, and I think I could be in for another one. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Come on the carp, come on the park baits. Let's get it back and hopefully have a few more. Let's do it. Fish number 9 for me, 22-pound mirror, absolute banger. Got another one in the net. So yeah, it's kicking off. Not sure how many Connor's on. Steve won't tell me, so yeah, banger.
Everybody else, not a beep. Scarlett, Jordan over the other side, not a beep. T, not a beep. So yeah, we've really struggled us down here. But we've got about half an hour left. I am packing away an hour early because I am going to Bluebells. So I'm going to go across to St. John's, get a nice cold drink, get a shower, sort myself out, get all fresh clothes on. So as soon as the presentation's done, boom, straight off to Bluebells. Sunday afternoon on there, hopefully get a fish, swim on the fish. Turns into a good one. These have been a nightmare. They don't give up. They're always coming into your swim, smashing your rods. But yeah, a nightmare. So yeah, lack of updates, lack of fish activity. But I've really enjoyed it. At least I've not blanked. I've managed 3 up to 27. So we'll go in positive. Unless I get something in the next 40 minutes, this will probably be me signing out. So you may see me at Bluebells, you may not. Who knows?
Right, so there it is, another Parker Bait social. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I certainly have myself. So first of all, massive round of applause for everyone. Now, I thought it'd be a little bit different. As opposed to doing a normal presentation, what I wanted to do is I want to touch on a couple of key points. I'm sure Rob will elaborate on this as well. But first of all, 65 fish out across the pond. I know we said at the beginning of this, we were like, it's going to do 100 plus fish. It obviously hasn't done that, but I think we've more than explained that over the duration of this video. Because of the weather conditions, it's been so up and down, it really hasn't made the angling easy at all. I'm sure you all agree. So, what I wanted to do is just also 65 fish, which again, very, very good, with 30s thrown in the mix. Now, what I wanted to do is, before I touch on the main trophies, is just touch on a couple of people that have standed out for me in this particular social. Rob's also going to pick one as well. Part of the people that have won trophies, you know they are in your head. So the first person for me was Sam. Now, there he is, the gentleman there. Very, very refined angling, lovely, just lovely to watch. You sit back, when someone knows what they're doing, you can certainly see it, and that was that. Sam sat there, had his fish, deal with the fish, mate, I need to get my rod, no, I need to get my rod out, mate, bang, straight in the spot, tip up, bang, lovely, straight down, sinks the line like, just naughty, on point, everything about it was on point. With that, he's had another fish and another fish. The thing that I loved about him as well, I noticed, and the same I do in my own angling, he's like picking up the tips of his rods, just checking that he's absolutely fishing. Not to the foot, to the inch. And that was something that standed out for me. So, mate, if you want to come up and let's give Sam a round of applause. There it is, mate. So, Rob, you did.
Right, well, I'm going to go with Jake Archer. Basically, he's always been quite open with his casting. He's not that confident with it. But we spent hour? Would you say down there with him?
Yeah, good hour and a bit.
And that, and he's casting and he's practicing and he's been going at it. And we've been watching him. We've been living behind him for 2 days. So we've been watching him, and yeah, he's just been sat there practicing continuously throughout the 48 hours, mate.
18 wraps.
18 wraps. He was pretty
before
much,
was the longest you've had. 26 wraps. It's one thing going, yeah, I can cast 26 wraps, but actually catching a fish at 26, which he done. So Jake, mate, yeah, no, I totally agree with Rob on that. Massive round of applause. There he is. There's some of that for you, mate. Well done, mate. Shake your hand. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Not leave myself hanging.
Now, this is the last one for me. We've got one other goodie bag at the back there. Now, this gentleman has been on a couple of socials. Very good angler and always seems to wingle them out. And he's been sort of picking up fish throughout the duration of the throughout the whole match, to be honest with you. And that gentleman is Joe. Now, when I go over there, he's had a couple of good ones, mate, ain't you, over the duration, but also fishing on point, being out, getting it done. So anything else you want to elaborate on that? I mean, he's been picking them up left, right and centre, isn't he, really? I know it's been coming, but it's been sort of coming in drips and drabs, mate. Last social you done well. This social, I wouldn't have said you were in the best peg, if I'm honest, but you've made it happen and you've had some fish from it. So I'll shake you around, mate. Now, we've done something slightly...
I'll shake you around.
Yeah, this is make sure he gets 57% discount going forward, yeah?
Fish is on point, and I mean on point. His spomming is on point. He also got the girls involved this particular session, you know, like being able to do that and not take it too seriously, that you sort of go, no, giving the rods to the girls do it, and the girls nailed it as well. This gentleman also helped Parker Bates qualify. It brings tears to my eyes when I say this, because I mean, and a massive shout out to Joe Beaverstock because he's not here. Rob as well, but Connor was a big part in that as well. He was there. They fished at Farlow's and they done the British, the European Angling Carp Championships. Is me saying European. It's just mad for me to say that. And Connor, again, alongside his angler, he put it in. Tell me if I'm wrong, but everybody around the lake, when he had fish in front of him yesterday, it was ridiculous.
Stop.
Absolutely ridiculous. But there's one thing having fish in front of you and not taking advantage of them, but he was certainly taking advantage of them and more. You know, treble takes, and it was just carnage. Hey, Ben, put a swam out. I'm like, yeah. Banging swans out for him, but we always worked at a team. My brother from another mother, and that is Connor. So well done, massive.
Be back again in a sec.
And also, so this is the standout prize for Parker Bates. Well done. Make these Parker Bates social even more special, and he's certainly done that with this trophy. So we've got a part, it says on here, Parker Bates B2 social biggest fish. And this is someone that supported me for a long time. I think it was the 86th order customer that come in when Parker Bates first started. A lot of people at the beginning of Parker Bates said, oh, here we go, another bait company. But there was various people in front of us that supported me and my family to help us put us through to new levels. Yeah, really does make me happy. This gentleman was over there just on the in the middle of the causeway over there, and nicked a couple of fish and then nicked this absolute monster. PB before this was 27 pounds. 27 pounds. So here it is, a new PB, and the biggest, there it is, the biggest fish, this lovely trophy, goes to Tom. 41. Well done, mate. Massive round of applause. Right, brilliant. What we're going to do is, mate, you've also won 5 kg of bait. If you message, no, actually, no, you haven't. You've won 10 kg of bait because you got a 40 plus. As Parker Bates, the Nosser Hunt, we've done 5 kg plus another 5 kg for this, mate. You are laughing, absolutely laughing. So well done. Contact Steve. What he's got. Sorry, I haven't got it in front of me today, but it's even better for you if you can tailor pick what you want at the Parker Bates store, and we'll send you over a personal discount code that you
get store credit.
So you got
store
50
credit.
next, eh? 50 come next.
I said 30 actually.
Oh yeah, you got to get the 30s.
Right, here it is. Now I know there's a few people twitchy because this was tight, so there it is. So on this particular one, for people that can't see, it's Parker Bates B2 social most fish. So biggest fish being 33.8, and also 14 fish and then someone else caught.
Look at the face off.
No, I'm only joking. Jay's won it. Massive round of applause.
And you won it by like 6 fish.
You actually won it by quite a lot. I was just bullshitting. So if anybody wasn't aware, what we done is I was putting up in the chat. I was putting on there confirmed he didn't have the fish. So I put on there like 26.9 and a 27 for Connor. He didn't catch these fish. I was just winding up Jay. But also, just off the back of this as well, Jay, you're not going to like me, but you are going to be getting wet because you won most fish, and that's the first prize. So he's going to be getting wet. So well done to Jay, mate. Seriously, well done. And another one of my good mates that's also supported Parker Baits, my family from almost A dot, mate, didn't you? Yeah. Remember staying at over your house early stages, and we went out, done some filming together. There he is, the main man. He's done well, fished his absolute backside off. He was out there in the thick of it when it was absolutely peeing it down, and Jay was out there swamming. You were putting bait out. I won't have to say numbers, but I said to you, how much bait out? And you went, a lot. Was your response, a lot.
Taking the other 2 swings bait.
And you've also turned around and said, well, mate, I'm not doing all right here. Can I have some bait? You were nicking it off the people next to you. So there it is, a massive, one more round of applause for Jay, please. Now, so there it is, another Parker Baits social, and these two are about to get absolutely soaked. It's been a great one here, but let's see him get absolutely wet.
Nice shower.
Right,
Well, give it to me.
3,
You go first, man.
1, go!
Get out of the way, mate.
So that's a wrap for another Parker Baits social here at the Parker Baits YouTube channel. I hope you like this one.